Welcome to another edition of the Tiger Men's Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Marikas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Scarry. And Coach, good week for the Tigers as Towson was able to win at home against Northeastern and then go on the road to Philadelphia. Always tough to play the DAC, but you were able to pull out a victory against Drexel in dramatic fashion. But first, let's get to the Northeastern game. A game Bill Cohn has always given the Tigers trouble. You were able to prevail last Thursday night, though.
Yeah, tough game, right? We had a hard time guarding them, and obviously our offense started to wake up last week, which was encouraging. Our defense went to sleep, but our offense woke up. But yeah, Northeastern was a good team. I thought Dylan and Nenda were really good teammates, really mature about coming off the bench, and both those guys gave us a huge boost in that game. And Christian performed really, really well.
Saturday, you go to Drexel, and it really was a terrific basketball game, period. Neither team led by more than 6 points in regulation. It was tight throughout. You were down 6 with about a minute to go, and Nenda Tark, who, let's be frank, has had a tough time with a three-point shot this year, nails 2 threes in the final minute to tie the ball game up, and then you kind of really explode in overtime to get the victory. I know you got to be real proud of the guys on that one.
Yeah, especially Nenda. I mean, him and Dylan went on a serious heater. First half was a rock fight. Both teams are really good defensively. Second half was like the floodgates opened, and both teams were scoring like crazy. But yeah, twice Nenda got, he got the rhythm three against the zone press on the first one, and then we were able to get a stop and get out in transition. Dylan made a great kick to him where he knocked down the other one. But just him and Dylan and Caleb and Byer was tremendous for us as well. But I thought him and the shot making both ways was really good. They were driving us. We were just making plays. This group does have what the right word is for this, but they like the moment a little bit. There's definitely, because we're a little bit battle tested, sense of calmness in those overtime situations. We're still looking to play a little bit more of a complete game. We've got some room to grow in that area.
In 3 overtime games already in the first 17 games of the season. So your guys are getting battle tested in overtime.
Yeah, we talk a lot about that. You do some situational stuff in practice, but there's no situations that simulate game experience. There just isn't. And I mean, Dylan made some great shots too. He loves those type of moments. But we've got to we got to be careful about playing with fire. Because you can get burnt when you do that. And I still think we haven't had that like real knockout game with consistent force and edginess, and we're trying to figure out how to get that out of this group. I said all the time, these guys are like, I'm telling you, that you could plug in, most of these guys could take a role in Ted Lasso season 4 if it comes out, which speaks the world about what type of guys they are. But we need like just a little more nastiness. We need like a couple of Freddy Kruegers out there at times.
Well, maybe you'll get them this week. The Tigers, 2 home games. Thursday night against Hofstra, a team you haven't faced yet. They're 2-2 in the conference. And then on Saturday, Stony Brook. And right now you sit in second place, a game behind the surprising William and Mary Tribe, who are the only undefeated team left in conference play at 4-0. But this Hofstra team, completely different than what we've seen in years past, where they were always near the top in offense in the CAA. Now they find themselves near the bottom, and in conference play, they're averaging less than 60 points a ball game. But they're playing better defense. What is it that has made this transformation in the Pride?
Well, Hofstra's good, and they played a really tough non-conference schedule. Speedy's done a good job. They're well coached. They are the best defensive team in the league right now. So we've got to run good offense, taking care of the ball and good decisions at the rim and not settling. Their numbers are really good defensively. And we'll be prepared for them on offense. We're not going to sleep on their offense, Number 5 and 7, Cruz Davis and Aragon are both transfers they brought in. Very difficult covers. They play them 35 minutes. They're both 6'3", slippery guys that can drive it, post it a little bit, shoot the 3. They've got 2 big guys at the 5, and then all their perimeter subs, similar to a lot of Hofstra teams, are guys that'll shoot open 3-point shots. And, honestly, the way we guarded on a lot of the game Thursday and Saturday, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping thinking about guarding Hofstra. I mean, a lot of trouble sleeping. I've tried it all. I've tried melatonin. I've tried the eye patches. I've tried counting sheep. And, I don't know. Hofstra's got a good team. This is going to be a high-level game tomorrow night. Anytime Towson and Hofstra play, it's usually a physical battle.
Aaron Garrett, this guy, he's leading the team in scoring. He leads the team in assists. He's second on the team in rebounds. And he and Davis both were at Iona at one point. It's another team where they do have a lot of transfers playing key roles, and sometimes it does take some time to meld everybody together.
Yeah, but they had good wins. They beat Seton Hall and UMass
Right.
in the non-conference. Their Charleston game, they could have won. They beat Wilmington. We know how good those teams are. They crushed Northeastern.
Well, held them to 37 points.
Yeah, at Northeastern. And honestly, that's a great win for William Mary. That was the first conference game, and William Mary plays a totally different style, and I think I would bet if Hofstra got another shot at them, I don't know if they do or not, they would play that a little bit differently. So we know it's going to be a battle, but there's a lot at stake, right? We have an opportunity to get to 4-1, and we've played a lot of the really good teams early here, and hopefully we're going to be ready on Thursday night.
And this is your only meeting with Hofstra, so it has added importance because if there's a tiebreaker situation, whoever wins this game is going to win that tiebreaker.
Yeah, we lost a tough one up there last year. We had a shot to tie it at the end, and it was a great environment up there. It was a good game that we just fell short. Hopefully our guys remember that.
And then Saturday, Stony Brook, they're off to a rough start, 0-4. The Seawolves, I know you're not looking forward to the Seawolves yet because you're still thinking about Hofstra, but a team that can put points on the board.
Yeah, Luster and Frey can really shoot it from the 3-point line, and the kid Ben White, they used to play at William & Mary's, is a very good post player, and Octave was good at Holy Cross, and Snotty started last year. So they run good offense. They can score. Gino Ford's a really good offensive coach, and we'll see a lot of zone on Saturday as well, especially on the quick turnaround. So that'll present a different set of circumstances.
Just remember this, that basketball is like photography. If you don't focus, all you get is the negative.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You can write that up on your
It's even more
blackboard.
impressive you were able to remember all that. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Tigers will be at home Thursday night at 7 and then Saturday at 2 o'clock at TU Arena. For the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Scarry, I'm Spiro Marikas. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Tiger Men's Basketball Report.